Chris Hemsworth, who has brought Thor to life on the big screen over this past decade, is apparently not happy at all with Taika Waititi and the direction that he has taken Thor and his story in his past two films, Thor Ragnarok and Thor Love and Thunder, and I completely agree. I think that Thor Ragnarok was a terrible film. I think that Thor Love and Thunder was a terrible film. Taika Waititi does not... I don't think it's just that he doesn't understand the Thor character. I think that he just completely is trying to butcher this character because that's what Taika Waititi does. He is a very arrogant filmmaker and he needs to continue to try to subvert expectations. He reminds me very much of Rian Johnson in this way, and the way that Rian Johnson did similar things with Luke Skywalker. So, in seeming dig at Taika Waititi, Thor star Chris Hemsworth says he refuses to work with any more mad genius directors. Taika Waititi continues to talk about how he brings these fresh new takes on Thor, but really he's just continuing to just mill out the same, just recycle the same type of stuff that we've been getting with Thor for a very long time now, where it's basically Thor just being this wishy-washy type of character who continues to get dumber with every movie somehow, and he continues to just have more and more weird midlife type crises when it comes to who he is and his identity. It's ridiculous. So if there's anyone who has been privy to the Marvel Cinematic Universe's tendency to ruin its characters in service of cheap laughs, it's Thor quadrilogy star Chris Hemsworth. From retreading the exact same "I must find myself" plotline across nearly every one of his appearances, to being demoted from the royal prince of a powerful kingdom to a walking, occasional hammer-swinging laughingstock, Hemsworth's Thor has truly embodied the studio's post-Infinity War inability to treat its characters with any semblance of respect or care. Speaking with Vanity Fair in the wake of the discovery that, as revealed in the 5th episode of his Disney Plus series Limitless, he is genetically predisposed to Alzheimer's disease, which of course is terrible, and I think that is very, very tragic, and something that, you know, we can all be praying for Chris Hemsworth for. I'm just at the point in my life where I'm meeting with different directors and people say, "Oh yeah, look, he's a mad genius," said Hemsworth. "He's mad, but he's a genius and he'll make great films." I'm like, is that who I want to spend my days with? 4 months, 5 months of shooting, and then you've got press and possible reshoots and so on. Though Hemsworth did not name any names, given the director's reputation for caring more about subverting expectations than delivering a coherent story, his active disregard for quality control of his own films, it's presumed that the actor's new project vetting process was born from his experience working with the aforementioned Waititi. And if you look at some of the other directors that he's worked with recently in the past, you can see that Waititi definitely is the one that would kind of stand out as being that auteur, mad genius type of filmmaker, comparatively to a lot of the other directors that he's worked with. To this end, Hemsworth told Bresnikan, "Now, if something's going to pull me away from my family and my kids, it's got to be a positive, constructive, collaborative experience," which is definitely not what he got from Thor Ragnarok or Thor Love and Thunder. On the topic of Miller specifically, Hemsworth asserted that while he certainly was a genius, he was not the mad type. Miller is a director who is very aware of how his energy affects others and how he has the power to make your day fantastic or shitty and chooses for it to be a positive experience, which is very cool because that is definitely something that, even working over with what we're doing at EpicVerse, that is something that we are continuing to try to achieve when we're on set filming things, all of our projects and stuff. We want to have that as a positive experience for people who are on set and everything else. Met with the inquiry of, "Is there more Thor in your future?" from Bresnikan, Hemsworth admitted, "I don't know. I think there'll be more to say if the people want to hear me say it. They always tease more at the end of their movies." The actor said, "Look, I'm completely open to it if there is something unique and fresh and unexpected to do with the character in the world. I've always loved the experience. I've been very thankful I've been able to do something different each time." Speculating as to what a future outing could hold for the Odin son, Hemsworth opined, "I feel like we'd probably have to close the book if I ever did it again, you know what I mean? I feel like it probably warrants that. I feel like it'd probably be the finale, but that's not based on anything anyone's told me or any sort of plans. You have this birth of a hero, the journey of a hero, then the death of a hero, and I don't know. Am I at that stage?" Hemsworth concluded, "Who knows?" So anyway, so it's very interesting to see what he has to say, because I don't think that Chris Hemsworth I think he definitely does not want to work with Taika Waititi again. I don't think that Marvel wants to work with Taika Waititi again. From what it sounds like Taika Waititi is absolutely not going to be directing the next Thor film, especially after the performance of Thor: Love and Thunder, which did pretty terrible, all things considered, when it comes to the ratings in the box office and everything else. People were not happy with this film, and there's a lot of reasons for why that is. And I'm just glad that more people are starting to wake up to see that, yes, this film and Thor Ragnarok were both not that great films when it comes to Thor and his legacy. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.